Hey everybody, today I am going to be doing a tutorial with the BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic palette. Now before I begin, I've already set my face with my foundation, my blush, contour, lipstick, everything. But I would like to address that there are some changes. So there is a nice background now. This isn't finished yet. It's still in the beginning stages, but it's awesome and I love it. I now have a light, which is really different because now you can like actually see me, and maybe that's not something that you really want. You don't really want to see me that clearly, but it's in a new room, new space, good energy, so I'm ready to start this adventure officially. But I will say, the most important thing that has changed today is that I am wearing under eye concealer. Yes, I know, it's weird, I don't like it either, but I've had food poisoning for the past 2 days, and without getting, TMI about it, sometimes when dry heaving, your eyes can get a little bruised. Put it that way. My face has definitely experienced a lot of burst blood vessels, so I had to do a little bit of damage control today. But I'm feeling better, moving on, doing great. So ignore the under eye concealer. I just wanted it for simplicity. This look today is once again going to be using the Galaxy Chic palette. I have not yet actually repaired Pluto, so that story is continuing still. However, the look that we are going for today is going to be my standard bronzy eye look. Now, I've said in the past, typically before I began, recording videos for YouTube, I only really wore red eyeshadows or red based eyeshadows because of my green eyes, and that still remains true, but I've definitely become a lot more experimental with the eyeshadows I wear, and I'm not so hung up anymore on whether it makes my eyes look good or not. So, I've kind of strayed from my red eye looks, but today I thought I would take a trip to the past and show you guys how I would achieve my bronzy red eye look. The first thing that we are going to do is prime your eyelids. Now, I have a sample of Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. See, a lot of things have changed, but one thing that doesn't change is that this camera does not focus. So I'm just going to take it and just kind of like run it on my eye. And while that dries, I just want to say that this look can be achieved without this palette. If you have any kind of red, brown, maroon, any kind of red toned eyeshadows, whether they're in a palette or whether they're in a single little pot, use whatever you have available. It's not needed to have this palette to do this with. Something I really like about this look too is it kind of looks good in every season. I would wear it a lot in fall and winter, and because it's red toned, it looks really great at that time of year. However, even in the spring and summer, because of the shimmer in these eyeshadows and how it's blended, it just looks kind of light and like flirty and fun. Whenever I do these tutorials, if I'm being honest, I know it's supposed to be like,
hey, I've done this look a million times and I'm gonna show you how I do it.
Though that's true, and I've done these looks a million times, every single time I do a tutorial, I always change something a little bit, maybe push it a little farther than I would normally, or maybe I hold back a little bit more than I usually do. You always kind of feel like in the moment that changing something is going to make it look better. So we're going to begin with using an eyeshadow brush. I use the same one every single time. So the way you begin is by taking Jupiter. So you're just going to go in, tap it, look at that, beautiful. And you're just going to pat it onto your eyelid. Now look at how shimmery that is. I just love it. I love it so much. So this is going to give a really nice light base that we are going to build and give dimension to, but still keep that nice light color underneath. And you'll see it by the end of the look when you blend. It will shine through perfectly, and I just hit myself right there with the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to do it on the other side. The same exact way. I'm just really patting it on. We have a few videos that are upcoming that I've been wanting to post really badly, but I've just not yet really had a chance to sit and edit them because I've been so sick. They'll be coming up, and I have a high-end versus drugstore makeup video coming up, mascara edition. I have a shampoo and conditioner review. I have another tutorial that I made with a palette I just bought. I have an Ulta haul video. I have a ton of videos. I just haven't really had a chance to sit and edit them, so just please be patient with me. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to take Venus. We're gonna get that nice color, tap it, and what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go from the inner corner here. We're not going to go all the way in because we want a highlight there, so you don't want to go all the way in, but I'm going to try to get closer. What you want to do is kind of start here. So you're not at the inner eyelid, but you're a little bit in, but you're still in that area. You know what I mean? So what you want to do is you just want to take it and just kind of pat it. Just to get that nice orange pigment there, but not all the way. You want it to still look pinky, but you want that nice little light color there, you know, like that orange, because it will attract a lot of light. I'm just going to do that on the other side. You know, you don't want to go all the way in, but you definitely want to go in that area, and you just want to tap this color. You do not want to, however, bring it out here. Don't bring it to the end of the eyelid, because that's where the crease color is going to go. And next, I'm just going to take a little bit of Saturn. It comes up this beautiful yellowishy orange color. And I'm just going to go closer to the inner eyelid, but still not here. So I'm going to take it like right here and just tap once. And it gives this like nice shimmer, like a yellow shimmer there that wasn't there before. And it just kind of brings a little bit of depth in there. So just right there, tap, and then you're done. And if you look, it just brings that nice yellow shimmer there. So what we're going to do next is we are going to begin darkening this look and making it a little bronzy. So how we are going to achieve that is actually taking a little bit of Prometheus. It's this color right here. And it's actually a very similar color to Aphrodite, but it has a cream shimmer in it, so it's a little bit lighter. And I feel like this is a really nice base for Aphrodite, because Aphrodite is pretty dark and bronzy. It makes it a little lighter than Aphrodite alone would be. So we aren't going to touch so much here. I'm going to take that angle right there, and I'm just going to run it in my crease and make it a little bit more pink. Bring a little bit more red tone in it. Like that. Do the same thing, take that angle, and just run it in the crease. We're only taking it like to the middle of your eyelid. We have our base situation going on, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our blending brush, our little eyeshadow blending brush, and we're just going to try to make this as blended as possible. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be as smooth as you can make it. So I'm just blending. I know this seems a little counterintuitive because I'm telling you, take that only to here. Don't go in the corner of your eye. Only go to the middle of your eyelid. Don't go to the ending of your eyelid. And then it seems counterintuitive to kind of blend it all together, but it will work, I promise. Okay, so this is where we have it so far. Now I'm going to come close so that you can actually see how it's blended. We are going to start getting bronzy. Now you could very well stop here, and this would be a beautiful summer look. but you know, some of us just want to take it a little bit further. And that is what we are going to do. So I am going to take Aphrodite, and I'm going to probably take a little bit too much of it. We're going to take a good amount. We're going to cover this brush and tap it only once with that angle out like that. We want it like this here. So we are going to begin on our lash line. Taking it on the lash line to the middle of your eyelid, okay? So, stopping right there. And then, we're going to get a little bit more, tap once. Then we're taking it in the crease. And we're just starting to bring that redness in. So you see how it immediately kind of changes how it feels? And so now we're going to take this, we're just gonna do that. That's it. That's it with Aphrodite in the crease, right? So we're gonna take it, I'm gonna show you again. You can take it. And we're gonna take it on the lash line. Pretend it's an eyeliner, basically. And you just wanna take it to the middle of your eye. Like that. And then you want to take a little bit more, tap only once, and go into the crease. To the middle of your eye. Again. So the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to take Mars. It's this color right here. It's more browny than Aphrodite is. So I would say that this is more, I would say that Aphrodite is more of a reddish copper and Mars is more of a reddish bronze. And we're going to tap that. And this is where you need to be careful if you don't want this to get too dark. Because Mars can be a little dark if you are not careful with it. So you just really want to drag it like 3 times in the crease pretty lightly. You just want that like brownish color in the crease, but you don't want to see it, if that makes sense. Sometimes with eyeshadow, you want to see the depth that a color adds, but you don't want to see the actual color, if that makes any sense. And I know it doesn't, but do you see just how it added like a little bit extra depth in this eye? But when I close my eyes, you don't actually see this color. And this color is pretty dang pigmented, so if you want to know what the color really looks like, this is what the color looks like. So you can see it added dimension in my eyeshadow, but like you can't actually see the color at all. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Just drag it 3 times. Done. Donezo. We're going to take Prometheus again. Going to tap it off really good. You don't want a lot. And you just want to tap it there. And really all that's doing, it doesn't actually change anything too drastically. All it does is dilute that orange pigment. So you can kind of see the difference. It's still orange underneath, but it just dilutes that brightness a little bit. And it just makes us like a tiny bit warmer. Now the final step of this look is completely optional. When I wear red eyes, I always do my lash line with some red eyeshadow. So this is completely optional, guys, but I'm going to take Aphrodite again. I'm going to dust it off real good. I'm going to go from where this ends, right here. You see it ends right there. I'm going to take that angle. I'm just going to drag it under my eye a little bit on my lash line. It looks like that. Gonna do the same on the other eye. Just gonna take that angle, bring it down on my lash line. And then in the middle, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take Jupiter, again, our beginning color, take a little bit of it, and that is gonna go here. Not too much, just enough to kind of make it a little bit lighter again. And it's just like that. All you have to do to make it a little bit more cohesive is just blend them just a tiny little bit. So I'm gonna blend it just a little bit. We are gonna take a highlighter. Today I'm gonna use, I have a ton of highlighters, but lately I've been really into this Tarte Palettes highlighter. It's really a nice natural highlight. It doesn't look powdery or, you know, anything like that. What I'm gonna do here is wipe off my blending brush. Then I'm just gonna go crazy in this highlighter and put it up here on the brow. Under the brow, not on the brow. Under it. Blend that shadow into it like I said in my spring tutorial. Clean the blending brush off again. Take more highlight. Tap it up here. Blend it. And then the final step with the highlighter is cleaning off your blending brush one more time. Taking that highlighter and tapping it right here. And bringing it up a little bit there. But you just want that highlight to lighten everything up. You could put no eyeliner on. Sometimes I just leave it like this. I really like how it looks without eyeliner. And honestly, I sometimes don't even wear mascara with this eyeshadow look because, I don't know, I just feel like you don't need it. But I'm going to put it on today for you guys just so you can see what it looks like. So sometimes I will put a black eyeliner on the top of my lid. And I'll do a cat eye, and that looks great. Other times I won't put eyeliner on the top lid, but I will put eyeliner on my waterline. Sometimes I don't put any eyeliner on. That's gonna be today. Today I'm not putting any eyeliner on. I just want to put on mascara so you can see. I'm going to put on my little sample of Benefit's Roller Lash. I'm just gonna probably just do one layer, but we'll see. So right now I'm going to use Flower. I don't know what brand this is. My grandma brought it for me a couple years ago, and I really love this mascara for my lower lashes. But I don't know what brand. It says Zoom In Ultimate Mascara, and it says Flower here. This is really cool actually because it changes shape. So anyway, I'm gonna put this on my lower lashes. Really? And actually, I think I might even use this as a second coat on my top lashes. Really, this is the finished look, but I will show you eyeliner just so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like with eyeliner. I'm going to use the pure eyeliner that I got in my BoxyCharm box, and I'm just going to show you what eyeliner looks like with it. So this is what eyeliner looks like with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hope you guys don't mind how chatty I am today. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope you guys like this look. I love you guys. I think you guys are awesome. Let me know in the comments what you think of this look, what your favorite tutorial has been thus far, and just let me know how you guys are doing. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.